Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where last time we chatted with Mystra, and we've ended up to our knees in fish guts. Yeah, we've got all sorts of things to do. I've also got a plan. I've decided, when we get to level 12, we're going to do a bit of respecking. We're going to be multi-classing a few people here and there, probably everyone. They will all be staying at least 9 levels in Cleric. So, at least 3/4 Cleric is fine, I think. But it might help differentiate them a little bit and just make things a bit more interesting.
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably just the drains. Nothing to concern yourself with.
Okay, it's a bit stinky around here. That fist isn't going to let us in to this fireworks place anymore. I mean, he wasn't going to anyway, but yeah. He's definitely not helping us get in. Do we have Minor Illusion? We don't. Does anyone else? How has nobody picked up? It must just be a non-cleric cantrip, otherwise you'd think someone would have picked it up. What if we split the crew? Will, do you want to talk to the fist?
Don't worry about the smell, citizen. Probably
Character
just...
select Gale. Can we get away with this? Maybe. I mean, we failed the roll because I was panicking and just trying to do it as quickly as possible.
What do you want me to do?
Let's add some
Guard
guidance.
caught you picking a lock. Perhaps you'd like to try the lock of your very own cell.
Well, we failed. If I'd used guidance the first time, we might have passed. But we failed. We could go to prison. We could buy our way to
Improperly acquired coin weighs heavy on the conscience.
freedom.
The bribe may have worked this time, but it won't work the next.
Okay, I think we'll have to accept the fact that we are not lockpicking this door. Unless... Potion of invisibility. We've got 5 of the buggers. We're now invisible. Will this help us? One would assume so. Good.
So what exactly did you see?
And now he's not looking, so we could even sneak in.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, okay.
You're being watched.
Suddenly he turned his back to face us again. This guy really does not want us in this basement. And I want to be in this basement. Very well. Maybe we'll just go back in the way that we're allowed to go. We're allowed up 1 floor. For sure. Also, there's a thought. I have recently added a mod which allows us to have some of our buffs be permanent. So we don't have to just recast them every day. Because that's annoying, in general. So what if we cast a level 6 version of Aid on the entire party? Can we do that? Will's probably got Aid. There we go. Everyone's in position. Blam. Everyone has now got an extra 25 HP. Pretty good, I feel. Also, the Hero's Feast buff is now permanent. But that's fine. It just, again, saves us recasting it every morning.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Okay, she's not going to help us get any higher up.
Back for more of Uncle Felagir's finest, are you?
What's upstairs?
That could not be less of your business.
Nobody here is being very helpful. At all. Can't get upstairs, can't get downstairs. Don't want to just start killing people left and right. Could start killing people left and right. We're pretty good at it. But don't really want to.
Any torches, matches, wizards, or other sources of open flame, keep them unlit, please.
Sensible. Maybe we'll find clues elsewhere that will help us figure out this mystery. Let's continue further up this coast and see what's going on. Got a whole bunch of quest markers and whatnot as we go further up, so there's definitely other things to do. I mean, there's a million things to do in Baldur's Gate itself.
City's in danger.
What have we got here?
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
Well, that sounds like somewhere we want to enter as soon as possible. If it's a trap, then so be it.
Valiant. And I'm glad.
Who's that tee-heeing? Are you in this room or are you upstairs? Hello everyone. We've broken in.
An intruder. These people are under my protection. I'll not let you harm them. Hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
I'm Gale. Nice to meet you.
Don't listen. Who knows what spells it weaves around us? Quickly, cleric.
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Begone, monster. Your hag mother holds no power here.
Hag mother? I'm not a hag spawn. I'm a faithful adherent, just like you. It's a tricky roll, but we've got some bonuses. And we could just naturally 20 it.
Wait! No hag spawn would speak like that. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion. She's already hexed one of us, and any of us could be next.
I've fought a hag before. No easy task.
Really? You should join us then. You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious ways. But instead of succumbing to despair, we rose above it. Thanks to Mayrina, our leader.
Mayrina?
Together, we've been helping others who've suffered at the claws of a hag. Only, Mayrina's been hexed by the very hag who now hunts us.
I know Mayrina. She was captured by Auntie Ethel.
You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured to the depths of Ethel's lair. I can hardly believe it. You look so normal.
Yes,
By Helm,
we
perhaps
do.
there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina, it's you. She's upstairs. But be warned, she's not as you remember her.
Well, that doesn't bode terribly well. There's all this tee-heeing still going on.
Vigilant one, your humble cleric seeks the power to defend these innocents against the hag.
Now, who are you guys? Jatlo?
Convenient. You showing up like this. You may have the others fooled, but I shall be keeping a close eye on you.
Mayrina's an old friend. I wouldn't hurt her.
Then stop wasting my time and go help her.
Fair. What about Cled?
Please help Lady Mayrina. She's nice and kind and sweet to Cled. To everyone.
Any idea how to remove the hex?
No. Cled isn't good at hag magic. Can't help sweet Lady Mayrina.
You and Mayrina sound close.
Friends only. Lady Mayrina is too pretty and kind for the likes of Cled. But if you can't stop the hex, Cled will take care of her. Feeding, shearing, scratching behind her ears. Cled will do his best.
Thanks, Cled.
Helm,
You're either an extreme moron,
worthy, let
or Mayrina's been turned into a sheep.
hag takes.
There we go. There's Connor and Mayrina. We can talk to animals, though. So,
Damn it!
Marina, it's me. I'm here to help you, alright?
Listen to me. The doll. The doll.
What could a doll have to do with a profane hex like this? Oh, we're still wearing Mage's friend. Okay. It's a tricky roll. That's probably not going to do it, don't you know? Our religion score isn't terribly high for a cleric, thanks to our intelligence being so low. That'll do it.
A hex like this would require a focus, a cursed object or idol.
The doll. Find the doll.
Okie doke. Could that be the doll? It's like right there. Bad omen. Something suspicious about this doll. It is cursed. Can we just remove curse? Yeah.
Was the Dragonborn.
You removed my hex. That's annoying. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy I had to get my hands dirty.
Tell me who you are, now.
I don't matter. Only Auntie does. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head.
That charmed you. You don't know what you're saying.
Ha! You have no idea how wrong you are. I have worshipped her for decades past, and will for decades more.
So, Jatlo is in fact a red cat by the look of it. Yeah. A fancy one. Look at that. Ethel's Twisted Blessing. Additional 40 hit points. Attacks deal extra damage, strength and such increased. Yeah. Okay, so pretty strong. We could break the floorboards underneath them, but that just drops them downstairs. But gets them away from Marina at least. Adriel is probably in a better position to look after herself than Marina is. So yeah, you go down there. You little wretch. Now, Lae'zel, can you actually reach the bugger? Maybe I should have thought of this first. Can't even see it to attack it from up here. I thought we'd at least be fine throwing spells at it. Bloody pain in the bottom is what it is. Yeah, I shouldn't have knocked it down onto the floor, even though I thought it'd be fun. Let's break the other floorboards. Just give us 2 chances to get downstairs. Oh, you're dashing back up, are you? I guess you really desperately want to deal with Marina. Now you've summoned a bunch of armoured crabs. This wasn't part of the plan. Astarion is getting beaten up by crabs. How much health he got left? Quite a lot. Let's use a fairly big spell. 25 damage. That's alright. Bit of healing for Astarion, because that's Will's thing. Marina, don't get involved. Connor, you can get involved. You're only level 1, but you're a bit tougher than Marina, perhaps. I do kind of worry for these NPCs, though, if we don't deal with this guy fast. necrotic touch. Good.
Treacherous prick.
However, the crabs still live. They're not terribly strong, but they do still live, and they're going to cause bother for everyone if we're not careful. Like, I worry about our friend here, for example. So that's one down. Yeah, let's move around and make that one hopefully go for us. Okay, I was kind of thinking Astarion might use his necrotic touch there, but maybe he'd already used his reaction. Silly me. But as long as our crew are the ones taking hits, that's fine. No, maybe a level 1 necrotic touch? Maybe 2, just to give us an extra chance of knocking off that guy, which we've not done, but it's going close to down. Marina, what are you up to? Astarion might be able to get a double kill. If we're lucky. Now this one is still pretty healthy. Do we want to use a crit? We're already probably rolling for good damage. Yeah, we didn't need a crit. Now, Astarion, can you kill both of these with your cantrips? What a guy. What an absolute guy Astarion is. Now, Lae'zel, that guy is a bit of an issue, probably. Yeah, it's decent damage, but Marina could be taking a hit if we're not careful. Will, can you hit one of them up here? Very good. I do worry about that cleric. He's got 7 HP left. But they do seem to be focusing on us, which is fine, because we can take it. We will force a crit that time, just to be on the safe side. As for this bugger, everyone lives.
That lying, thieving, scaly little shit! Thanks for knifing the bastard. That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel.
You made an adorable sheep, Marina.
Thanks. But my mouth tastes like mutton, and I'm itching in hard to reach places. I'm gonna make the witch that did this pay, and I have the means to do it. This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt by hags. I brought them together to fight back. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl.
Any leads on the missing girl?
None. Her mother has no idea of what she's up against. Poor woman thinks the Fist will be able to help her. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing, I was sprouting wool and bleating up a storm.
Wait, is this Laura? She said her daughter disappeared in the Blushing Mermaid.
That's her! And she vanished in the maid. That sounds like a lead. We'll do what we can to find the girl, but our chances are a lot higher with you on our side. Check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know it by heart anyway.
Nice. And we've got the Staff of Interruption. It's got a counterspell on it. That's pretty sick. I feel like we should put that on someone because, yeah, it can't go wrong with counterspell. Kind of like the stuff people have got on at the moment though, so maybe not on one of these guys, maybe on one of the spare folks. Check the safe in the back. In the back of this room? Or upstairs in the back? Yeah, she's probably supposed to be upstairs when we have that conversation, because that's where she was to begin with. Jatlo has dropped a note. Auntie sent you a little present, a hex doll for Mayrina. And find the book, or I'll rip out your lungs and feed them to your brothers. A ladder. Is this going to take us to the safe? Or... it's going to take us to a heavy chest. Yeah, I guess that's not what we're looking for, because she specifically said the safe, and she said she knows it by heart, so I think she was talking about the book. Right, I'm definitely not seeing any safe upstairs. Oh, it's that on the wall. A Hunter's Guide to Hags. Ashes of dried Feyflower. Combine with essence to rekindle the magic in this extract. Hag's Bane recipe. So, what's that? Hag's Bane. It's a grenade. Might be nice to have. A tear-stained journal. Hags from Green to Annis to June. The girl is dead. Another day we would have been safe, but we were too late. Too much for the mother. Found her swinging from the rafters this morning. So, a child was eaten alive by a hag. You can theoretically get them to vomit up a child. And thus, Hag's Bane. Hunter's Guide to Hags. Hags use mushrooms. They imbue these spore-producing fungi with their essence and can revive themselves. But you can burn the mushrooms. Okay. Do we need to take the books, or maybe not? Doesn't seem to be advancing any quest or anything. So, what about Cleric Friend?
This is all my fault. Mayrina was hexed mere days after the Dragonborn joined us. Why didn't I see it?
I mean, yeah, that seems a pretty obvious clue. But it will be nice. Hags and their agents are liars and cheats by nature.
That's no excuse. I know what they're like. Yet still, I welcomed the Dragonborn with open arms.
Okay, that was pretty
Mayrina
dumb.
was right about you. Thank you for saving her when I couldn't.
Now, what about Kled? I assume he's happy that sweet Mayrina has returned to us.
Keep us from the hag's gaze.
The Dragonborn was Cled's friend. Why? Why would he hurt Lady Mayrina?
He was only pretending to be her friend. It was all a ploy, Kled.
But Lady Mayrina was kind to him. To us. Anyone who hurts Lady Mayrina is Cled's enemy. But anyone who helps her is Cled's friend. Thank you.
Yeah, now keep an eye on her, Kled.
Panic.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Okay, traps in the basement. Let's see what we can do about these. Probably disarm them with ease, based on that difficulty.
Nasty surprise. Caution is one.
So,
Trap.
did our Dragonborn friend
More dangerous than I thought.
have something going on down here? There's certainly a lot of traps about. A hidden door, by the look of it, as well as the obvious door. I'm inclined to try the hidden door first. Oh, it's locked. What's that? What is that? Another hatch? Can't get there. Aha! We've opened up a secret. That's kind of cool. And now we've closed it again. Okay. So let's pop that crate on it. Good, that's that open. But let's see what else we've got down here. No traps? Okay, Garlo's retirement plan. Who was Garlo anyway? A greeting to this home's new occupants. I am Garlo. Spent most of my life in the walls in which you find yourself. The home was left to him when his master died. But now he departs for Kalimshan in the morning, and he's going to see the world. Nice. Sounds like he had a happy ending of sorts. Seems kind of tricky to read his retirement plan without tucking it into our pocket first. So we'll do that. Why have we got so many books about our person? I'm sure we don't need all of these. List of things to do. Climb a tree, have a truly exceptional sandwich, spend a whole day reading. Visit Waterdeep. Yeah, can confirm it's very nice there. Get a massage, swim in the Kionta, buy a new coat, get a cat. Yes, Garlo, we would have been friends had we ever met. I wonder if he knew about this hidden passage, or if that was something for his master alone. Now, what's going on in here? The water looks a bit icky. But there doesn't seem to be much else happening in there. So let's go through the secret bit and look at this opulent chest. Oh, hello.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Should probably deal with those. The good thing about Act 3 of this game being so bloody enormous is that even though I've completed the game 3 or 4 times, I've still not seen a lot of this stuff before. Ah, there's the key that would have let us into the back room. Very well. A bunch of alchemy stuff. I guess we can't sneak out there, so not much else going on, it seems, in here. But cool. Interesting little diversion. Now we've got all sorts of stuff to do. We've got to get to the Blushing Mermaid. We've got to get to the counting house, which I believe is that building. Got to figure out what to do with those firework merchants at some point. Beehive goods and wares.
Gazetteers around. Need to see if the new edition.
See what's going on in here.
What are you after, friend? Got grub, potions, a few nice vintages? Best stock up now before someone clears me out to fill their larder.
More interested in selling, but let's see what you've got. The answer is yeah. Much of the stuff that he said he had. Who'd have thought it?
Anything else?
No, that'll do. We haven't actually got all that much stuff to sell. My inventory's just stuffed with consumables that I might need one day. Maybe. Okay. That was an explosion. I was about to look at this strange beggar. But here's Arash.
Just one.
Fire in the... Oh, my silk. What are the chances it's you?
Hello.
Forgive the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated.
That's fairly understandable, given the whole Netherese orb thing. Our blood caused that explosion.
It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Ablodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics.
Why not?
Yes. That is, do follow me.
She's very eager for us to pop in and say hello. We got an inspiration just for wandering past, so that's cool.
That might be worth a look.
What you spotted, Will? A hatch key. Where's Arash going? She's off back over there somewhere. Yoink. So we should probably chat with her. But we could also go down the hatch. See what's going on in her laboratory.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Ah, there's a tripwire and we just walk straight over it. It's probably fine. What's behind this door? Anything? A skeleton? And a giant spider. Okay, so nothing major in there. Just multiple skeletons and one spider. An empty potion bottle. Why have we just picked that up? I feel like we can't do very much with an empty potion bottle. We might have automatically sold it thanks to our mod. I'm guessing that purple worm poison is there because of the way that we tripped a tripwire. Is it flammable? Okay, it's not. It's not flammable. That's a shame. That reminds me though, Will, we do have other spells which we could prepare, which will last beyond a long rest, such as protection from poison. Alright, so it doesn't gain any benefits at higher levels. Okay. But let's pop it on everyone, because why not? Theoretically, I could do this every morning. And I could even use a hireling for it, so that it doesn't cost us anything. There are other versions of this permanent buff mod, which allow you to make, like, elixirs permanent. Stuff like that. But that's a little too cheaty, for my liking.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
So there's a gas pit. Can we disarm it?
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Okay, it's a pretty easy roll. Is that going to stop the poison? Yeah. There's a dead spectator down here. What has she been up to? Absolutely mad, this woman. We'll take a mind flayer though. Delicious. This chest isn't terribly hard, so we'll roll a double one. Because of course we will. It happens. There's a lot of dice rolls in this game. It's natural to get a double one every now and again. All that for 55 gold. And yeah, we'll just snatch up everything that could have value. Ah, a breakthrough at last. That sounded like something. It's a book. Sample of blood the adventurer gave me was a rare find. I think its droplets will be willing to attach themselves to even the trickiest of substances. Make a special brew able to adapt to any elemental quality, but which to choose? Well, we've nicked a bunch of alchemical ingredients.
As everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
And she's spotted us coming out the hatch. She's not happy.
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it? These four walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngath Durand.
I don't know who that
is. And
is.
now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner.
What does this formula do?
When you first entered this home, you saw the incredible latent power within your blood exposed in all its nuances. Formula Gruner will unleash that power within you.
So it'll make me explode.
But, safe.
I think a firm no thank you is in order. Very firm.
I think you're right, Will. I won't be drinking any mysterious formulas today. Thank you.
Not even for the betterment of the alchemical arts the realm over. Not even for that.
I am in favour of the alchemical arts, but I refuse to be the guinea pig. Goodbye. Absolute weirdo. Now we've got rainforests home. Or we could go to the counting house. Let's do the counting house. Have we had a punch up today? I feel like we haven't. We've got one tadpole left. There we go. Our entire brain is tadpole. Wonderful. Oh, was that another earthquake? I was too busy stuffing tadpoles into my brain to notice.
Yes, of course.
And so, the counting house.
New client, maybe? Either way, Glitterbeard was fit to fill his trousers.
I do not feel like a valued client.
Just as well as going down to special deposits.
That means guild gold.
Okay.
Calm down.
Big fella going down to special deposits.
Captain needs to see your pass.
Okay. We can probably get a pass. This clerk might be free. You're not going to stop me, are you?
Busy. Sorry.
Okay. What about you? You're just a customer, right?
Why the hells are they so slow? Mead Honey usually runs a tighter ship than this.
Perhaps things aren't all they seem today, but there's Head Clerk Mead Honey.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm Head Clerk Mead Honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
A relaxed tone and easy smile, but the halfling's shifting gaze gives it away. Something has him rattled.
You seem ill at ease. I'm a cleric and well used to hearing strangers' woes. Are you well?
Oh, fine. Fine. A rather large and heavily armed fellow has taken the head banker, Glitterbeard, below. He's an unusual sort of customer, but the head banker said he'd handle it, so it's fine. I'm sure we're just fine.
Let me help. I'll go check on the head banker. It's tricky. So we'll just ace it.
That would be most unusual, but then so is our visitor. Very well. Show the guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Wonderful.
Bank. Pass.
He's a simple man.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass?
Yep, here you go.
Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
Wonderful. I'm sure we will not rob the entire place. Why would we? We're clerics. We don't need to rob places. We've never robbed anyone, probably. Ooh, scrolls. Don't mind if I do. So, we have door. Is anyone watching us? I mean, there are folks about, but they're not really watching us over here, are they?
Some don't take
Oh.
patrolling seriously.
Is this another way in, or is this just... Potentially. Yeah, potentially we could jump down from somewhere and sneak into the vault from here. Cool. I've never opened this door before. Yeah, I guess we're just allowed to waltz through because we've got a pass.
Just need to see your vault pass, please.
Here you go.
Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
You too, friend. I like they're all wearing golden armor. Okay, we just waltzed over some traps, but they've been disabled because we're a good boy. Now, what have we in the vaults? We got a visitor log. Recent visits to the vaults. Bloris Mead Honey, Cynthia Boundprof, Rakath Glitterbeard. Give the Stone Lord a tour of the lower vaults. And whoever normally sits here has stepped out to give them some privacy. Wonderful. So we've got doors. These are various vaults. I don't know what's in them all, but I suspect we haven't got the lockpicking abilities to do much about most of them. So I don't think we'll ever find out. Is there even a way into those safes, or are they just all locked behind gates that we can't access? It appears that way, but I'm sure you can get into the vault. No. A plaque. There's a code to get through here.
For current door codes, please refer to the head banker's office. Highest security clearance only.
Head banker's office. So we didn't go in there. Let's see. This can be lockpicked. It's a 99. It's probably not happening. We do not have any scrolls of knock about our person, unfortunately. So let's see if we can't figure this out. These lights keep coming up red. Does that just mean wrong? Aha! It's top left. This could take a while. Right, this ain't working. What if we just try a few rolls? We've got 9 thieves' tools. With gloves of thievery, that gives us a bunch of chances. And we've got some inspirations. Okay, rolled another double 1 by the look of it. Which means surely we're due a double 20. There we go. Got 3 thieves' tools left. But the main thing is, we finally got the job done and we can advance. Have we got time to deal with whatever lies beyond? I do hope so. But to be honest, I don't think we do. I think we're probably done. So we're going to find out what lies beyond next time. And until then, thanks for watching, friends.